just never got any traction in the game whatsoever. Never made a stand defensively, and never got any rhythm offensively. So they just outplayed us. You know, they held us to 14 in the fourth quarter. They made 14 threes. They were the better team.
What was the offensive issue in the fourth? You mentioned 14 points in the fourth. What do you think was the offensive
I thought our shot selection was really poor. I thought we got really rushed. I didn't feel like we had the same spacing and trust in just in terms of moving the ball. And I'll have to watch the tape, but we never really did get much of an offensive rhythm in the game, but it's especially there in the fourth quarter.
Steve, what was the reason you go back to Kavon about 3 minutes left?
Because he's one of our best players, and we weren't really doing much at either end, and so we knew he would solidify the defense, and then we thought we could get some people open with his screening. But that was part of the problem. We were searching for combinations all night, and when you never really get that traction, you're left kind of searching, and so that's what it felt like tonight. We were searching for 48 minutes. We just didn't have it.
Do you feel that as a coach you kind of tilt more towards defense in a situation like that, where you feel like you can't find anything, you're going to go defense first over offense?
Every game's different. It just depends on the game.
A lot of times the answer is both. When you go through a fourth quarter like that, how much of that is your offense, like you're talking about the shot selections, how much of that is something Charlotte's doing defensively?
No, they did a good job defensively. They were all over Steph. I thought they forced some tough shots from him. And again, we play a lot of basketball with the lineups that we had on the floor in the fourth. And the reason it works is the ball moves and we set screens and we really trust one another. And it just felt like we were in a rush and just forcing shots rather than creating them.
Was Steph all good after LaMelo landed on him on that rebound?
Yeah, I think so.
How did you feel Steph played overall?
Not his best game, obviously. He struggled from the floor. He fought and he competed like crazy, and but 3 for 13 from the three-point line. I thought he took a lot of difficult ones, and just didn't get the rhythm. But a lot of that was our offense never found the rhythm either.
Before you even mentioned the offense, you mentioned maybe not one of your best defensive games either. What would you see on that end of the court from you guys?
Way too many three-pointers. Transition was bad. Too lackadaisical in transition, running back. Again, never quite making a stand and making our opponent feel us. It felt like a game. It felt like a team that hadn't been on the road in a couple weeks and forgot how connected you have to be, how hard you have to compete. Again, Charlotte outplayed us. They deserve the credit, and we gotta bounce back.
Steve, following up on that, aside from Kuminga's stretch in the first half there, it looked like the bench guys were really struggling tonight after playing so well at home. What did you think the issue was?
Damian Lee's been out for a few games. He looked rusty to me. He had some good looks in the first half that didn't go. And then we just, that first game on a road trip is often like that. You fly across the country. You're in a different gym, different environment. Shots don't go in. It's just the way it is. So 9 for 39 from the three-point line. A lot of good looks. Ball's got to go in, and tonight it didn't go in.
You still had a chance at the end, though. Had the tie up and Draymond jumping against Terry Rozier. Did you think at that point you were maybe going to go into OT?
Well, we had a chance. I thought Draymond and Andre made a fantastic play, trapping him, and Rozier made a great play on the jump ball, and they got a couple more free throws and went ahead 4. Obviously, we couldn't score after the timeout. That was it. But again, they outplayed us. I mean, you look at the numbers. They shot 48%. We were the number 1 defense in the league coming in. It didn't look like it tonight. We weren't connected. We didn't string together stops. Way too many wide open three-point shots. I thought we played hard, but I didn't think we competed. I think there's a difference. you've got to be connected. You've got to be aware. We got back cut 3 times at the beginning of the second half. I took a quick timeout. We were not on top of our game.
What do you think of Kuminga, on ball and then also obviously offensively?
Yeah, Kuminga was great. He's really impressive out there. Gave us good minutes. He's active. He's athletic. What I like about him more than anything is he defends without fouling. He doesn't reach. A lot of rookies will reach and try to make spectacular plays. He really trusts his athleticism and his strength, and he made a real impact out there in his minutes. So good stuff.
What made you feel comfortable putting him on the mound for some seat practice and the guard like that?
Yeah, I mean, we had him on DeRozan the other night. We're going to keep putting him on the best players out there because he's got the physicality and the speed, athleticism to do that. And as I said, he doesn't foul, so he's really got a chance to be special defensively.
We saw Mike Brown was pretty animated during that timeout in the second or third quarter. Was it those back cuts?
Yeah. Again, we were doing everything we could to try to get the guys going and find that traction that we were looking for, and we just never could find it. But yeah, Mike was doing his best. I was doing my best, and some nights, it's just not going to happen. But like I said, I thought the guys played really hard. It's not about effort, more about execution and competing together. And like I said, you go out on the road for the first time in a while, maybe you have a little false sense of security after 7 straight home wins, and so we got to learn from it. Thanks.